Hello everyone, this is episode number 18 of Ask Madhav. My name is Siddharth, and to answer your queries, we have with us the CEO of Realme India, Madhav Seth. Thank you so much for joining us and answering user queries even in the times of COVID-19.
I would say thank you very much for having me over here. In fact, I would love to answer all the queries from the users.
Great, let's get to the questions.
Sure.
First question for the day, a very important one. When is Realme taking action for the banned apps which are pre-installed in the Realme UI?
Your data privacy is extremely important for Realme, and we have never shared user data with any entity. Realme always complies with the rules and regulations of the jurisdictions. For all the existing models, in case any user wishes to remove a pre-installed app, Realme smartphone gives them an option to remove it. For the concerned system feature cleanup storage, we will also release an OTA updates on all the existing models to remove this feature by early August. If users require such features, they can choose a third-party app from Google Play Store. Also, for the upcoming smartphones will not have any sort of a pre-installed app from the banned app list.
Great, good to know that. Next one. Why did we skip C4 to C10 and directly brought Realme C11?
We are redefining the Realme C series by bringing multiple options like Realme C11, C15 or C12. All this launching in the same time period but are not the successor to each other. They are all placed at different price points, all under sub 10k category. A difference of rupees 1000 is also very critical. The C series is the entry level value king to meet the demand of the sub 10k category. Our first product under the new C series, C11, has got tremendous response. We sold more than 150,000 units of Realme C11 on its first sale. It has proved that our new product strategy worked, and it explains why Realme is by far world's fastest growing smartphone brand.
Great, that explains a lot. Next question. What is the reason to bring Realme 6i? It is like launching so many smartphones with little difference.
Let me explain. Not all users are the same, nor are their budgets. Some users will pick a smartphone with the best camera, while some might not care much about it. We are trying to bring as many options as possible to cater to all types of users. So we make adjustments in the device as per the user needs to bring the best option for them. If we talk about Realme 6i, we have managed to bring a 90Hz ultra smooth display, MediaTek Helios G90T processor and 30 watts charging support at a lower price than Realme 6. This is an ideal device for a power user who wants a good processor, ultra smooth display and is happy with a 48 megapixel quad camera.
We'll take some questions related to software now. The first one is, when can we expect Android 11 beta in other Realme devices?
Realme X50 Pro is one of those few devices to get Android 11 beta for developers. For other Realme devices, we are working on the next version of Realme UI, and you guys can expect a beta for them as well in the near future.
Great, looking forward to the next version of Realme UI then. Next one. Can we expect the amazing Starry mode in existing Realme devices, especially the X series?
The Starry mode on Realme X3 is a unique feature which makes the device stand apart from any other product in the same product portfolio. We have not planned on bringing this feature to other Realme devices, but we are still exploring the possibilities to do so. Also, we will try to add this feature to upcoming Realme devices based on the compatibility for that smartphone.
Alright, thank you. Next one. With Realme X series, we have replaced the default phone and messaging app with Google Apps. So are we going to do this for all the upcoming smartphones, and what about the existing Realme smartphones?
Yes, we have replaced the default phone and messaging app with Google Apps with the Realme X3 series to give users a closer to stock Android experience. However, seeing the current interest of users, we will follow this change for all the upcoming Realme smartphones. Owing to the complexities, we won't be able to change it for the existing devices.
Alright, that helps a lot. The next one. We brought Nightscape mode to Realme C11. Can we bring this to Realme C3 too?
Realme C11 is an unique device. I am proud of what the team has managed to pack in such a small and beautiful form factor at such an incredible price point. It is the first device in the entry-level C series to get the Nightscape mode. We don't have currently the plans to bring this to Realme C3.
Alright, noted. The next one. When can we expect more watch faces for Realme smartwatch?
Well, we recently had a watch face naming contest on Realme community and asked you guys to name 6 new watch faces. I am sure you guys have seen those and hope you like it. Along with those, we are bringing a total of around 20 all new watch faces via an OTA within a month.
Great, looking forward to that. We'll take some questions related to product availability. The first one is, when can we expect replacement straps for Realme smartwatch?
Replacement straps for Realme Watch are already up on realme.com. You can buy the one you like from the range of colors available.
That's great. Next one. When can we expect Realme Buds 3?
I guess it's time to bring the next version of Realme Buds, but in a different style this time. We will bring something unique in the Realme Buds wired earphones category as early as next month itself.
That sounds interesting. When can we expect a budget 5G smartphone from Realme?
Realme is one of those companies that listens to its users and take actions based on the feedback and suggestions. We'll definitely bring a range of 5G smartphones much before the network is ready here in India.
When will you reveal the 125-watt charger, and can we use it in our current Realme devices?
It's quite an achievement for Realme. We have set benchmarks in the industry with our charging solutions, be it 50-watt SuperVOOC on Realme X2 Pro or the 65 watts Super Dart on Realme X50 Pro, which is the India's fastest charging smartphone. The 125 watts Ultra Dart is the next best thing which has been developed for our future flagship, and we'll bring this to Indian consumers very soon. We are also considering to bring some top-level charging solutions to the mid-range segments. Again, a never-before experience in this industry. Just dare to live with us. You will get to experience it very soon.
Great. Looking forward to that. When will Realme C11 and Realme X3 series be available in offline market?
Both Realme X3 and C11 are readily available in all the offline channels across India. You guys can check your nearest offline stores now.
Great, that's very useful. Next question. Where are we planning the next Realme Smart Store?
For our users who missed it, our first Realme Smart Store is now open for you all in Rohtak, Haryana. We are planning the next one very soon. Let me know where do you want it next. We will consider it too.
The next one. What more AIoT products can we expect from Realme, and how soon?
As we have shared earlier, Realme's long-term vision is to bring a more trendy and smarter lifestyle for every Indian. To achieve this milestone, we introduced a new product strategy which was 1+4+N. One which stands for smartphones, which has always been the core of our product portfolio and will be the main center of Realme's AIoT's ecosystem. 4, which is smart hubs. The idea through this is to help consumers manage and control more AIoT products together with the smartphones. Hence, this has been divided into 4 subcategories, which is smart TVs, smart earphones, smart watch, and smart speakers. We are already working on our flagship 55-inch TV, which will be under our Make in India initiative. N, the AIoT products. The N here represents Realme's commitment to bring a plethora of new AIoT and lifestyle products for our fans, including various accessories ranging from in-car chargers, backpacks, luggage cases to smart home gadgets. We are already working on high-end smartwatch, and for Realme Buds series, we are focusing on active noise cancellation, which will be the industry's leading ANC technology. So a lot is in works, and we will share the details with you guys in the coming months itself.
That's really good news. Looking forward to all the products that you just talked about. Next one. Can we expect AMOLED displays in upcoming smartphones in the mid-range segment?
For this, I want to know your opinion, guys. Will you pick AMOLED in lower refresh rate or LCD in high refresh rate? Let me know your opinion. I am initiating a poll on Twitter very soon. Go to my social handle and vote for your choice.
That's great. With Realme bringing a lot of AIoT products, what is the after-sales service policy for these products?
We have different service policies for different AIoT products, but no reason to worry. Be it any product from Realme, peace of mind will be assured. So if any of your AIoT products does not function properly, we have a replacement policy applicable for the users subject to adherence of standards warranty conditions as deemed fit. All you need to do is to visit our authorized service centers across India and comply with the necessary requirements for availing the benefits for the better customer experience.
Great, that's really helpful. Last one for today. Can we expect disruption in the laptop market as well by Realme?
I have seen a lot of users demand for Realme to enter into a laptop segment. We are considering the option. In the meanwhile, do share your expectations about it with me on my Twitter handle.
That's really great. And thank you so much. That was the last one. Thank you so much for answering user queries. I hope all your queries are answered. If not, head on to Realme community or simply
Ask Madhav.